wonder if they still come and shred it up. There's so many scooters nowadays. All there are is scooters and a couple bikes. That's it. Wow. Sad, sad, sad. What are you guys doing? Running out skateboarders? Scooters are running the skateboarders out. Unbelievable. I'm not buying it. What are these little crayon apple thingies? I need to check this camera. Oh yeah, I can't see it. It's still rolling. Hopefully, I thought it was rolling when I was looking at it. It was just showing 0, 0. I don't know why I didn't realize it wasn't clocking down or clocking away the time when I looked at it. Yesterday it was just I don't know if you've ever heard of Payson. There's a Pace in Arizona. And there's a Pace in Utah. I don't think I've heard of Pace in anywhere else. I think I've been through the Pace in Arizona. Drop down from like Winslow, Arizona up on the 40 and then go down south towards Phoenix. There's some epic roads, some high altitude that you go through. Oh, what's going on here? Welcome, shop hoppers. What are they doing? All shops still open during filming. They're filming something. I don't know what they're filming. A movie. Huh. Okay. Yes, we are filming. Should I have went down there and been checking things out? Could care less. You might want to though, right? Whatever. Oh, I should have pulled in front of this cop here. Oh, I had plenty of room. Why wouldn't I? I'm gonna pull in front of this. He might get pissed and think, oh, why are you just pulling out in front of me, and make a deal. You never know with cops what kind of day he's had. He might set him off. Just something little stupid like that. Petite Neat School. The other side of that, they sled down that hill. A good steep sled. Place to go sledding with your little ones. Look at those mountains. Look at all that red. A lot of trees. There should be more yellow. There's still green up in there. The aspen that haven't changed yet. What are you riding so close to me? You want to speed up to the red light just to hurry and stop, or what? Yeah, you're just too close to for my comfort, woman. Stay off of it. Yeah, and it always looks prettier when there's a little bit of the snow dusted up on top of the peaks. It always makes it freaking look that little bit better. Pretty sick view, huh? This area. I'm headed into Salem. Salem Ponds. They have a little Salem Pond bridge that you can jump off if you dare. I think you're not supposed to. You'll get a trespassing ticket. They'll give you a ticket or some bull crap. We grew up doing it. Diving off of it all the time. It's probably like 15-25 feet into the pond. Yippee! Epic, yeah? What did I tell you? You didn't think I was lying to you, did you? Epic views. Picturesque. Picturesque? My ears are covered and you hear wind, and I know from listening to other guys when they're talking motovlogging, they say words over and they think they didn't say it right, and it makes you say things. I don't know. I've always had a hard time with bigger words. Yeah, smart idea. Yep. I am right here. Big old dog. That looked like a lab mix, man. It was a big white furry dog. It was huge. Should check the time on this exactly, see. I know it'll run a little over 2 hours, like 2:15 or something. I'm pretty sure it was charged all the way. And me just going on this little journey around here, not gonna sit and haul around extra batteries and the SD card in it should be, I forget how many videos, but I bought the latest phone that I bought, what is it, up to 100 and 30 gigabyte memory chip card that's in it. That's crazy. Holds quite a lot. That was the last time I bought a new phone, over a year ago. They probably have ones that are bigger than that. I'm sure there is. And that's Spanish Fork Peak right there. With that little bit of snow on that side of that Loafer Mountain with the Dream Mine on it. There's an old Dream Mine covering the old mine shaft that looks like a cement building up on that side of that mountain. It's Loafer Mountain. I'll show you if you're still on Little Box of Mine. Up there on that side of that hill, that mountain. It's down below. It's white. It'd be harder to get a view. It's still a little ways away, but there's a tower on the top of that there with the helicopter pad on to the right of that where that Dream Mine is, and there's a road that you can drive up all the way to the top, but you should be able to make clear of that over there. I don't know if you'd be able to see the tower on top of that peak next to the ones that are snowy. The left one, I think that's Loafer Mountain, and then or it could be something else. I'm not too exactly sure, but in Scouts they drove us. You have to get permission because it's private property. The Scouts got permission. They drove us and dropped us off at the top, and then we hiked down and then up through there and then up to where the snowy peaks are, up the gravel, up all the way, and spent the night on top of those peaks, and then down into where Payson Lakes is. And it was like a 5-day, camp trip where you're hiking. And I remember when they dropped us off and spent the night on the top of where that tower is, we killed a rattlesnake. Some kid, a loner, just wasn't popular, everyone hanging out with everyone else. He decided to put his sleeping bag off to the side on top of all these rocks, and rattlesnakes were coming out of these underneath his sleeping bag, out of where those pile of rocks were. He was like, he had a sleeping bag on top of rocks. I don't know what the deal was, but after we killed the one, then shortly after that, this other huge, bigger one, it was like 5 feet long, come creeping out of it, and it was like, what's the deal? Move your crap over, and we still weren't that far away from if there was a huge rattlesnake den, just but then they wouldn't let us kill the other rattlesnake because we had killed the one, and then everyone was trying little bits and pieces of that rattlesnake. The cool thing is that rattlesnake, when it was skinned, it was someone had a little teeny grill up above a little fire, that thing was still sitting there moving back and forth, slowly moving, just its nerves, inside, which just kept it moving while it was getting roasted. Oh man, just some things that's happened. One of the kids, me and a group of us that were, close friends, one of the kids just couldn't handle carrying a backpack. So we had to take turns holding it, like packing our pack and putting it on the side, trying to, carry this guy's, because he was whining and just being a little boob. My shoulders are, and like, are you kidding me? Come to find out, we look in his bag, all he has is, he loaded up with just cans of chili, and everything was mostly cans. We're like, get rid of this, like, let's divide it out between pack, it was ridiculous. That's why his pack was so heavy and killing. take you up to Spanish Fork Res. Just this little reservoir that they built. I caught a pretty big hog in it a couple years ago, and I ended up falling in. It was fall. It was just barely sprinkling. It was a rainy day, and it was just barely, you know, a little bit here and there would just sprinkle down on me, and I just put a poncho on. You know, I was out there fishing, and I guess they planted and put some pretty good size, like 3-pound, 5-pound rainbow trout, or, you know, big brook, whatever. Yeah, it was like 15 inches long and pretty good meaty. It was at least 3-4 pounds, maybe even 5 pounds. But I had caught that pretty early in there. I was just sitting there, I kept fishing, and I was the only one out there. Just, it's a small little reservoir, and these kids, a group of kids and family come, oh man, and they were sitting by the edge. One of the kids had it slipped and almost fell in. His just feet went in, and then it was like they were laughing or something, you know. There's one of them was like, I told you, got too close. I was listening to music on my phone, and my phone's waterproof and everything, but I had my phone out, and it was in my shirt pocket. It was in a pocket in the front that it was loose, you know, and I bent over. I was at the edge of the water, and when you get down close, it's slick. This moss, when it gets wet, it has just made it really slick, and people always are falling when they get too close and stand on it. But my phone ended up, I bent over, and my phone ended up plopping right down in it, and it's dipped. It's a cement. It's made out of cement, and it slowly started going down further, and I hurry and just, you know, went in after just with my hand, you know, my arm, and it was up to my shoulder where, you know, it got me all wet, and then I was using both of my hands, and it was just slick, and I just ended up